We've arrived at our Switzerland destination. It's currently raining and I think it's going to be like this for the next couple of days, but we can still enjoy the lovely views. Good morning. It's been a very long day yesterday traveling, so check our video with the whole Europe travel from the UK and all the countries that we visited this time. We are currently in Switzerland and trying to enjoy the views, but it's raining quite a lot, so for now we'll enjoy the breakfast and see how it's getting on during the day. Switzerland, it's gorgeous in any season. We would have loved to have sunny days and blue skies, but we need to do what we can with what we have. We've booked a hard standing with grass beach. This is our beach, so you have gravel, which is fantastic, especially when it rains, and also a bit of grass. Toilets are right there, where is the little house. We'll show them to you later on. Reception is this way, and there should be 2 more cubicles, I think, in terms of toilets at reception. And we are surrounded by waterfalls. Here there are also 2 more toilets that are closer to certain beaches. The 2 toilets outside, you still have soap, you have towels, and there's even a charging point for your devices here. And the views across the campsite are not to disappoint. I haven't talked too much about the facilities at the campsite. I've tried to show you a few images, but they were absolutely spotless. Quite spacious, so you had individual cubicles with toilets, you had individual cubicles with sinks and mirrors, showers with very hot water, dishwashing facilities, again very hot water, and all inside sheltered. You can even wash your laundry there. You purchase coins from reception and you can wash and dry your clothes while you stay at the campsite. This is the access road to the campsite, so you will come towards here from Lauterbrunnen, and this is the entrance. The access is with barrier, so when you check in, the barrier will be opened from reception. There are opening hours for reception are all clearly marked, so you can check in between 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock in the afternoon. They also have an actual shop on site, and in terms of breaks on reception, so they're open from 8 to 11 and then again from 2 to 7, so between 11 and 2 o'clock it's currently closed. You can order bread if you want. You have to place your order before 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and the shop is open between 8 and 11 and then again between 3 and 6 o'clock. There is a bus stop near the campsite. You can take buses from here to various locations nearby. These are the local buses, and you have various discounts available for both buses, lifts, and all with your guest card when you check in. The local bus here is 141, and you can get to Lauterbrunnen directly from here, and they come on a regular basis. Switzerland has a load of information points wherever you go. This is one of the things that we really like about Switzerland. It's really oriented around tourism, and they'll offer you information everywhere you go about places you can see, information about what happened in the area, all the hiking trails, so it's very, very well organized from a tourism point of view. To have a bit more idea of where we are, so we came around, so this is the Interlaken area. We passed by the lakes, and these are the 2 beautiful lakes in Interlaken. And then here, if you go further, you have Grindelwald, which we visited last year, and also Lauterbrunnen with their well-known waterfall. And now we've drove past Lauterbrunnen and we're currently here. distance from the campsite, it's another hotel with restaurant. So let's see what they have to offer. Just so you can make a bit of ideas, they have various soups. So for example, soup of the day is 9.50. I guess these are Swiss francs, which are kind of 1-to-1 with euros. They have salads. A mixed salad is 9.50. Spaghetti, cold plates, all sorts of cheese, and house specialties, which are a bit more pricey. So Gordon Bleu, for example, is 49. We are currently at 910 meters altitude, and here again they're really well marked if you want to walk 10 minutes to the first fall here, and then 30 minutes to get to the first lift. Switzerland never disappoints in terms of views, so it doesn't matter in what season you're coming, what kind of weather you're getting, you will not be disappointed. So don't be scared. If it rains or if it's cloudy, you will still be rewarded with fantastic views. Come to Camping Rütti in this area in Switzerland and you find our sticker here, give us a comment, take a picture, and we'll be curious to see what have you done during your adventures in Switzerland. Again, more information points, and here you can see all the mountain peaks in the area. And here we are being told that the first ascent of the Jungfrau happened in 1811. And again, here are all the main points. So Eiger, we've mentioned about this one when we've visited before. Then you have Monch, and that's over 4,000 meters altitude. Jungfrau, which is the tallest at 4,158. Right near the restaurant and all these waterfalls, obviously you have the bus station and also parking. They even have toilets. Again, Switzerland, thumbs up in terms of what you do to welcome your guests in your country. Go and see if we have prices for the parking, so you can have a bit of an idea how much it costs to park here if you just pass by. The machine is equipped with an umbrella again for Swiss weather. So let's see, it costs 1 Swiss francs for an hour, 2 for 2 hours, so it's basically 1 per hour, which is a very good price given the location. For a whole day it costs 10 Swiss francs for 24 hours. So again, remember, a Swiss franc is pretty much 1-to-1 with an euro, so about 10 euros. You're not allowed to park overnight, as in you can leave your car if you are having accommodation nearby. You can't camp here, and you're not allowed to have a picnic here, so keep this in mind. And dogs are of course allowed, and they have to be kept on leash. And right there in front is our campsite, and hopefully you can see the van right between those two trees. Again, beautiful views from every single angle. There is access to the river from the car park. Just be careful, it's a very, very fast flowing one, so don't go too close. Given the location and the fact that you're surrounded by mountains and avalanches can happen at any point, especially when there's obviously a lot of snow on the mountains, they have these shelters all across the valley. So there's one here and there's another one right there. Again, they have thought of every single detail. Here we have more information about the avalanches in the area, hence we have all the shelters around. So they have from small ones to medium and then large avalanches, and they have instructions in here what to do. If it's a medium-sized one, you're not supposed to enter the area unless it's necessary, and you have to make sure you accompany your children to school, or the school might actually be closed, so you need to follow up their advice. When it's a large avalanche, then you are forbidden to enter the area, and then driving to and from work may be possible, but at your own risk. So it seems they are facing quite a challenge here during winter time. Everything about this country just gives you really, really good vibes. And I know I've said it before, we're not particularly keen on going to any rainy locations, especially when we get quite a lot of rain in the UK. But Switzerland has its own charm when it's raining. And as long as you have the right gear with you, then you won't have any issues. So remember, hiking boots are very important. Make sure they are waterproof. Make sure you have some sort of poncho with you, and anything obviously to shelter you from the rain. Have umbrellas with you, and then you can still enjoy a lovely day. You can see the cables for all the gondola rides from here. They go all the way up there, and then there are various destinations. So you can take a gondola ride to the first station, and then from there you can take another one, and so on. Again, from this point of view in Switzerland, you can travel so easy. A close look to one of these shelters in case of avalanches. So you have two doors here that lead you to a bunker that was built. This is the main shelter, and then multiple shelters on the way, clearly marked, dug out to avalanches. And then here, inside the shelter, they are all really pretty decorated, by the way. It's a key, so you open this one, you get the key to access the doors to the bunker, and then you will be safe from the avalanche. You can see here the name of the three artists, Kevin, Michael and Barbara, and it's dated 1997. Let's see what's your opinion about Switzerland. Hello, are you with all weekends away? What do you think about this beautiful country?
It's absolutely amazing.
Amazing. It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Much more brilliant than the ice cream you had.
Yes.
Absolutely. Dude also loves it. He loves the long walks. And about our teenager daughter, she's not really keen to come on camera, but I think she enjoys it as much as she can, as long as we don't do long hikings. I love to cook with a view, to be honest with you, and if you need to get supply, you can stop on the way here to Interlaken, and then you'll have plenty of supermarkets where you can restock if you want. You can order bread from reception, as we said. We've just ordered one, so make sure you go and check before 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So we've got one bread, 3 croissants and 2 chocolates, for which we've paid, how much we paid? $13.80. From the shop at campsite you can get various snacks. So we've got some small cakes. Everything is made in Switzerland, which again, it's a very known characteristic of the country. They literally sell only their own products. They don't sell any imported products. Even the well-known brands, everything is literally made in Switzerland. So we've got 2 bottles of juice, a very small toothpaste, but again, it's great to have something like this in case you run out of them. So for this one, the 2 juice and the 3 cakes, we've paid 16 Swiss francs and 50 cents. I think it's also called cents, which is about 17 euros and 50 cents. So I know I said it before, it's kind of 1 to 1. It's not exactly 1 to 1. It's about 107 Swiss francs to euros. With a small shop on site, you can get various snacks, as I said, drinks, some local products, milk for 2.50 Swiss francs, butter 260, yogurt 120, and even eggs. Also various drinks. New waterfalls are forming, and the existing ones, you can see their debit increased. And of course, we would have loved to have the really like green around us, all the cows and the sunny skies. But even with this, I'm still happy that we've made it again, and we love Switzerland. So any chance to return is well appreciated. Someone absolutely loves life in van. At each campsite, his favorite moment of the day is when the bed is down and he can just lay here and enjoy being a lazy and spoiled little dog. And in a few hours, the scenery change again, even though it's still raining. You can now see the snow on top of the mountains. Good morning, another fantastic night sleep here in Switzerland. We woke up and finally see some blue skies. The clouds are still really down, but you can enjoy the scenery again. You come early in the morning, you also have other breakfast options, so you can get all sorts of jams in here. They also have meat, they have cheese, so really good. And we've just collected our bread, so thumbs up again. Not sure about the weather and what is happening if you go up on the mountain. You can check the local website for schildhorn.ch, where you will find information about the main peaks that can be reached with different ski lifts. So we're just checking one of them that is at over 2,900 meters altitude, and as you can see, it's still really foggy, so not much to see at this time of the day. And that's a really good indication, so you know if it's worth to go there or to stay more around your pitch or just have walks around the area. Then you can check the other ones in the area. So this is Berg, it's another point. Again, same situation, you can't really see much. It's currently really foggy. And then this next one is at lower altitude slightly, so there is some view, but still all surrounded by clouds. And this is the type of view that you get from the pitch when the sky is clearer. You can see the top of the mountains in front of us, which were all covered in clouds the other day. There's still snow on the top. The other side of the beach with the rest of the view now. You can see people paragliding, the gondola rides, all very clear now. And I've mentioned before that if you stay in Switzerland in accommodations or in campsites, you will get a camping card with your name and only valid for the duration of your stay. And with this camping card you have various discounts either at activities, or you can use buses for free. There are so many different advantages for having this type of card. We've just came to the car park that we showed the other day near the campsite, and we're trying to pay. So everything is in local language, so you don't really have English in here to help you. You have all the prices, and we thought you can only pay in Swiss francs. However, if you translate or go and ask someone like we did, you can actually pay by card. So all you need to do is press this button it will be resetted. It will show you the card payment can be made. You increase it with plus depending on how many hours you want to pay. Then you click OK, and then you just pay using contactless. So yeah, it was actually easy. All we needed to do is just ask someone to give us help. So again, thumbs up, Switzerland, you're very nice with your tourists. Trying to reach the closest destination from here, so apparently in 10 minutes we should reach Fall. Yes, it's a waterfall, going on the same way, crossing the bridge and the river, but this time with blue skies. Change of scenery is always good. It's our last day. Of course, the sun had to come out on the last day, and apparently it's going to be sunny in the next days. But we still had a fantastic time at Camping Rütti. Highly recommended. It's really, really good. In a perfect location for exploring the nearby area. Fantastic views, great facilities. All in all, it was fantastic. So we'll carry on following the signs, again very well marked. Go this way. And yes, people will say, oh, you've been to Switzerland, it rained. But again, it didn't bother us. I know it's nice to have blue skies and sunny, but this country is so beautiful and you can just admire the scenery regardless of the season, of the forecast. And again, look at this green. I mean, you can't get this beautiful green without getting a regular rainfall. So as we're going along the trail, we are being warned that here it's a cat crossing. So Jude, pay attention, cats might be crossing. You get fresh water on the way. So if you're hiking across all points, you will get fresh water where you can just refill. We're reaching the next point. And we reached the waterfall. Just careful, I don't know if you can hear me because again it's really loud here. You have to climb a few stairs. Again, at every point, Switzerland, you surprise us. Thumbs up again! There is also a nice bridge near the waterfall where you can just climb and enjoy the scenery and have a different view. Taking advantage of the lovely weather, we've stopped at the restaurant and tried one of the local desserts. We have a black forest cake, an apple strudel and an ice cream. Together with 3 drinks, we've paid 35.90 Swiss francs. So quite expensive, as known for Switzerland, but you have to try them before you go. Hope you've enjoyed our short stay at this beautiful campsite in Switzerland. It's absolutely perfect if you want to explore the area, and stay close if you want to see more of our family adventures from the UK and around Europe. Bye!